Do not try anything you are about to see at home or anybody else's home. I am not a professional. Hello? 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 Sounds like there's somebody outside. I'd better have a look, just in case there really is somebody outside. But I kind of doubt it. Oh, hi. There is somebody out here. It's you. Yes, it's you. I'd like to thank you for tuning in and watching this video. And I want to thank all my subscribers, especially you and you and you and you and you, and especially you. Thanks. So anyway, what are we doing today besides playing with the dog? Well, this hangar, shuttle bay, garage behind me is more or less central to what we're going to be talking about. Now, I got to let you know, I'm actually a car guy, not really a truck guy. I'm a car guy. I've been a car guy for a long time, ever since I got my driver's license, way too many years ago to remember. But I started out with British sports cars. We're going to be taking a look, but not just yet. I want to point out that this garage has housed for the last 12 years, come on, Moon, has housed for the last 12 years a couple of the best cars I've ever been lucky enough to own. And over the years, I've owned a few cars. I've been really lucky and privileged to have owned 2 or 3 at the same time. It's hard to drive 2 or 3 at the same time, but I've at least owned them. Well, this garage also housed, in my humble opinion, one of the best cars ever sold in America. And we're going to be going over that. So let's take a look back, see how we got from there to here, and maybe throw in a surprise or two along the way. So let's join me live in studio. Okay, hey, come on, Boone. Look, it's Boone the Wonder Dog. Stopped in to say a visit because he gets jealous when I don't pay attention to him and I'm in playing with the computer. Poor baby. You say hi to the folks at home, Boone. Say hi to the folks at home. Yeah, you simple little dog. Okay, now you go lay down. Yeah, good boy. Good. Oh, get on with it. Good boy. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, I am a car person, not a truck person. I love cars. We're going to take a quick look at some of the highlights. This is not going to be all inclusive. We're just going to take a quick look at some of the highlights of the cars that I've had and how they have shaped my attitude towards cars and driving, and how we got to where we are today. And just where are we today? The first car I ever bought, brand new 1971 MG Midget, starting the love affair with sports cars, but she had issues. Enter a used 1968 Triumph TR250, so typically British, modified for my time on a volunteer fire department. She is the car I loaded up for my move from Ohio to Arizona. I had her for over 20 years, which was incredible for a British sports car. The best car I ever owned, 1979 police package Impala, which I bought brand new. She was fast, handling and cornering like a sports car, a prototypical sports sedan before the term was in wide use. She lasted over 30 years. I supplemented the need for speed with a heavily customized 1979 Yamaha XS11, my first Camaro 1995 Z28 model. Sadly, only had her, the car I mean, a short while. Then the dark ages. When I moved back to Arizona in 2011, I inherited my dad's 2002 Z28, T-tops and a 6-speed manual transmission. 9 years old and only 7,000 miles on the clock. I bonded with her like Boone would later bond with me. One big problem. I didn't want her outside. She had to be parked in a combination garage, storage shed, workshop. So I built a new dedicated, oversized 2-car garage. Plenty of room to open the wide Camaro doors. But there's another problem. Camaros, even with positive traction and traction control, do not like snow. Thus, I had to buy a 4x4 Silverado, added a couple of decals, and I even installed a bed tent, which I only used once. The Z went on a one-lap of Mid-America tour, hitting my favorite pizza place in Akron, Ohio, dropping by Smucker's in Orville, and while in Las Vegas, she got the VIP valet parking treatment at Bally's. And then added to the stable, the best car I ever owned, the successor to the 9C1 Impala. The 2014 Chevrolet SS Performance Sedan, a sports sedan in the truest sense of the term, challenging competitors the world over. Naturally, she went on a couple of one-lap of Mid-America tours, during one replicating the car and driver tour of bourbon distilleries. That was a lot of fun. And of course, I had to stop by the handling course in Hocking Hills, Ohio. And no trip would be complete without Luigi's in Akron and Las Vegas, of course. The sports cars were racking up mileage, thus did not want to drive them as daily drivers. Didn't like the truck as a daily driver. Enter the Sonic RS hatchback. Almost as much fun to drive as the MG Midget, and I took her to a lot of places. I was happy as a clam with the trio of cars in the stable. However, the insurance companies in America are the only businesses that do not offer a senior discount. They have a senior penalty, and a 70-year-old with 2 high-performance sports cars was going to be penalized. I made the hard decision to trade all 3 in on an Equinox, a very practical all-wheel drive SUV. For the first time in almost 50 years, I did not own a car. I got a truck. And it's time to say goodbye. Well, because we're at the end of the video. But is it goodbye?